Boot Hill. So they gave us a pamphlet, and you go by the rows, you look up the names, and they say if they know why they died, they'll indicate. And there's been hangings, murders, stabbing. One guy was beaten in the face until he died over a mining claim. Sorry? Diseases. Yeah.
Scarlet fever, meningitis, so far.
I can't remember in the Tombstone movie, did they use this as a site? Not sure if you're allowed to do that with a graveyard.
Age 23 native of Germany was struck in the back of his head with a poker and killed by Thomas Donald during a fight.
Oh look, that guy had a rotten death. John Heath, taken from county jail and lynched by Bisbee mob in Tombstone, February 22nd of 1884.
Legally hanged. All these guys were legally hanged. These men were found guilty of killing several people during the robbery of a store in Bisbee. They were all hanged on one scaffold in the courthouse yard. That's what you get.
Is there missing one board?
Yeah, I suppose so. No, it's going to be these five right here. Dan Kelly, Bill Delaney, Tex Howard, Red Sample, and Dan Dowd. All hanged. Unknown, found in an abandoned mine. Bottom of a 60-foot shaft of the Minute Mine was rolled. John Hicks was shot by Jeremiah McCormick, superintendent of the Lucky Cuss Mine, a saloon brawl.
Of course. See, there was some fist fights, but a lot of it was settled with guns back then.
James Hickey, he was shot in the left temple by William Claiborne for his over-insistence that they drink together. A little aggressive.
G. Alcohol. It says Mrs. Stump was the wife of an owner of a restaurant. She died of possible poisoning. She just probably didn't listen. Oh, I won't put that in. I better not put that in.
Hanged by mistake.
He was hung by mistake in 1882. He was right, we was wrong, but we strung him up and now he's gone.
For stolen horses. And he suffered the consequences, but he was innocent.
Jeez.
Ben Scott here and Al Bennett were both ambushed by Indians.
Here lies Lister Moore. 4 slugs from a 44. No less, no more. They missed an S though.
Marshall White, he was shot by Curly Bill in 1880. He was accidentally shot as he started to take Curly Bill's gun. This took place on a lot where the Birdcage Theater now stands.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
The OK Corral Boys.
Where is
Billy Clanton, Tom McCleary, Frank McCleary, murdered
on the streets of Tombstone. 1881, tragic results of the OK Corral battle, which took place between the Earp brothers and Doc Holliday and the Cowboys. 3 men were killed and 3 were wounded. Emmett Noonerly, 1946. With the help of townspeople, he spent the last year of his life seeking to restore as much as could be restored to this old cemetery. It was his request to rest here.
There you go. So he'd be the last one buried here at Boot Hill.
So this is dedicated to the Jewish pioneers. I'm going to sing O Hanukkah because there's a menorah up there. And my grandfather was Jewish, but I learned this in elementary school. O Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather around the table, we'll give you a feast. Laviva lum to play with, Laviva to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low, 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 low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Hey, That's it. No, it's cool. We're setting up for the Jewish people.
Nice. Very nice.
JJ thinks I'm crazy.
So this was Wyatt Earp's investment with a couple other guys, and they turned this into a gambling hall, and it worked out very, very well for them. Pretty neat. Still one of the original buildings that did not burn down. And then the bar is on that side.
Hopefully they patched up all the holes back in the day. There you go, fellas. You bet. You got my card, right?
I do. So we are going on the ghost tour in the Birdcage Theater. Right there, people. It's going to start here in about 15 minutes. Oh yeah! The ghost tour. Are you scared?
I might be. If I am, you will be being grabbed. Stay right next to me.
Lady carrying a basket. She would have been a servant girl or a percentage girl. These girls, along with the dumbwaiter, would carry drinks, cigars, cigarettes, whatever the ladies in the cribs needed for their man. You got a bulldozer down here, you're gonna pay about $1. You go upstairs and buy the same one, you're gonna pay about $5. Because everybody had to get their cut. Some of those girls were as young as 12. Same as that. 3. Take a break back and we'll go to the
Yeah.
That is the original hand-painted wallpaper up there. The drapes are also original. So is the curtain on stage. Who remembers what was on the curtain in the movie?
Oh, shit.
It took me watching it 5 times to get it. And being told. Fatima, the belly dancer.
Yes.
She was such an important part of the history, they wanted to make sure she was in the show. And that was the only place they could stick her.
That's all.
That would have been the basket the lady in the picture was carrying. Can you imagine toting that around full of whiskey bottles all day?
No doubt.
Did you know that Tombstone had a bowling alley in the 1880s? I don't know how they work. They only have 2 bowls, but it's where bowling alley is now.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know they had to go back then. Over here in this first case, you have Doc Holliday's tooth extracting kit. You have Bat Masterson's baton. And in the second one, you have possibly the bullet tool that was used to pull the bullet from Bird's Alert. Say that 3 times fast.
Right.
And underneath that bench case is a bench. They would take those benches, line them up for the shows, and if they liked your show, they would shoot up.
Oh,
If they didn't like your show, guess where they shot? At you. I read in one of the books up front, they shot the bone off the top of the lady's head one night. And one night during the performance of Uncle Tom's Cabin, the scene where the lady gets chased by the rabid dog, one of the cowboys thought she was really in trouble, so he shot the dog. He went to jail, sobered up. But for $25 a night, you got a bottle of whiskey and a lady. That is about $650 in today's money. Right? And this one over here was occupied. We're not going yet. We're getting there. Not quite. So we gotta, this one over here was occupied for 2 years by a guy named Virgin Bill. He was such a good guy, he decided he wanted to become an outlaw. So he stole a horse when she was hanging. This picture, you have a little girl. This is one of 2 kids that are here. So if you feel somebody tugging on your clothes, it's probably her. She was standing at the top of the stairs watching us during the night out. So pay attention. We're going to be up there. All right, now you can go. You're welcome. You can get it.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I took it.
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, it's missing a portion a little bit.
Yeah, like he got
Something's missing
shot.
from there. You can see behind the cribs on either side of the stage. One night a guy was videoing back behind this one and he got 2 shadows. They kind of separated and shot into the crib. But you have performers like Lily Langtree, Lotta Crabtree, Henry Floyd. My favorite is this man. This Echo Barrymore. That's Drew Barrymore's great. Right? First and then. But if I had to sit in something like that, I'd be too sensitive.
Yeah, I think I'd be done before then.
The articles of this first case over here were donated by the doctor's wife's family. They sometimes touch it. They haven't in a few days, so I'm curious to see if they will tonight. I sent my daughter back here to have talk about it. They like her. But this is Tombstone's most prized antique, the Black Mariah. That is trimmed in 24-karat gold, has sterling silver handles. That is one of 8 made. That's the only one left. It took all but 6 bodies to the Big Hill Cemetery. Are you up there? Can you move the basket for me if you are? I brought the puppy to you. You gonna play with the puppy tonight? Is Sarah up there? Are you and Sarah gonna come play with us? You gonna play ball? I get one time and he does it while I'm not paying attention. I can catch it out of the corner of my eye. Josh, you wanna come play with us? We come up here tonight to sit with you. Are you excited? Are you playing in the rafters tonight? Make a noise if you're up there. Him and the little girl like to play in the rafters.
Say it, AJ.
Still got more up there. 1, 2. The third door was the bathroom. Sometimes people put their cameras up there trying to take through the big hole. Not me, I'm afraid somebody will be looking at me, looking at them. Not. Are they coming? Anyway, this is where the World's Longest Poker Game was played. It lasted 8 years, 5 months, and 3 days. There was $1,000 buy-in to this game, which is about $30,000 in today's money. But you have players like Pat Masterson, Diamond Jim Brady, Adolphus Bush, and Randolph Hearst to the Hearst fortune. The game was ran by a guy named Dick Clark. He had tuberculosis. He came here to the pet doctors, trying to find it to make a buck or two. He was definitely the guy to beat. But in that 8 years, over $10 million crossed that table. There was a waiting list. If you weren't there when your name was called, they quickly moved on to the next. They didn't even finish the floor because that game started. I thought it was because everybody chewed tobacco. She's a little item. And back in 1889, it is literally like they said, guys, let's go home. And that's what they did. This is how it was when they came back in 1934. And that's the way it is today. See, all the bottles were found down here. A couple of those still have liquor in them. And underneath the stage, you have untapped whiskey barrel. Keep telling them they need to let me find out it's for a good cause.
Yeah, no shit.
It's either really good stuff or dust by now.
Right.
Bird cages back there. They're really cool, and grenades and all kinds of stuff. But if you look over to your left, way back there, look at lights in your face. You can see how we are.
One more time? Why is the muddy watered?
Did it? I was wondering what tickets said.
I didn't,
Yeah, I think that's not for us.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Sometimes people catch a man with a long white beard in this middle one.
That'd be my pops.
I know you guys say, man, I'm one of them.
You're doing a great job. You're a great job. Did you turn it off? Okay.
Is that flashlight on?
I just tap it, that's how I get it to turn on and off. I don't push the button.
Push the button.
I don't push the button, I just tap it. There's a lot of neat stuff in there. All right, is there anybody here? You can let us know by going to one of the green lights. Or maybe you can touch the flashlight for us. Can anybody turn the flashlight on for us? All you have to do is tap it. Can you try? Oh, good. Oh, it's behind
It's
me.
behind me.
Usually I put it over there.
I'm recording the ball.
All right, Joshy, you want to come play ball? Do you want to rock it back and forth for me? Looks like it's moving from here, but what do you think you're right there?
No.
Can you rock it back and forth? What about the puppy? Oh, there you go. Thank you. Can you try? See if you can get it any brighter. It's easy to get on, it's harder to get off. Can you try for me? You gotta rock the ball back and forth though.
I know, that's what I just said. Fucking troublemaker. Okay. That was the ghost tour. Ooh, were you scared?
That was terrible.
Were you?
I'm gonna write a really bad review.
No, just because it
It was
doesn't.
terrible.
Listen, just because it doesn't move or nothing happened doesn't mean that that's not true. That smells good, whatever that is. Bar's open. You do not look impressed.
Oh my lord, it was horrible. That was really bad.
Anyways. I said anyways. Why, Earp? This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
It's not, I'm leaving tomorrow morning, don't you worry.
Oh,
Oh my god!
that was a shot. Duck. Anywho, it was all right. It was all right. I understand where they were trying to go to with that and all that kind of stuff, but but anyways. Anywho. All right. Catch you later. Good morning, guys. Well, we are packing up here and we're going to be heading out in about 15 minutes. I still got to load up the rest of the wood that we did not burn. Oh, and there's Lori doing what she does best.
JJ and YouTube, stop showing.
Hi, JJ. I can't stop chewing.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
All right.
Well, I caught Lori doing what she does best anyway, so that's talking. So I got the wood there to pile.
I always got something to say.
Yeah, so we're just packing up here from Tombstone. There's Tombstone up there. Just got to put my flag away and then we're out of here. So, yes. All right, guys. We will catch you on the next one. So from Tombstone, be good, be kind, be careful, and we're going to talk to you guys later.